Hey, this is Kevin Toffel again at the Mobilize conference, and with me is my new best friend from Ireland, Ivan McDonald from Dial to Do.
Hi, Kevin.
Welcome, welcome. You having a good time at
Yeah,
Mobilize?
it's great so far. Great
Good,
panels, good
good.
stuff.
So
Yeah.
Dial to Do, like it will help me remember to put my kids to bed and stuff like that. What can I do with Dial to Do?
So the problem we're setting out to solve is that people spend a lot of time in their cars, and particularly around these parts, you may spend an hour 20 commuting time in your car, and so to do things that you'd like to do safely, you really need a hands-free service. So Dial to Do lets you do basic messaging services like text, email, creating little reminders for yourself, putting things in your diary, checking your diary, if you're that way inclined, updating some of your social applications, social networks, even some enterprise apps, all by phoning one number, saying what you want to do, and then it gets done. So voice activation for hands-free car drivers.
Sure. And I mean, it doesn't get any more mobile than that. You're sitting in a car, you've got plenty of time on your hands, but now you don't, you need a tool to make good use of that time. So
Exactly, and what we've found so far with the service is that users initially are attracted by the idea that they can do simple things while they're driving. So maybe send a text message, text, Kevin, I'm running 5 minutes late, and the text message gets sent. But over time then they start to use other services. So actually we have some content services, so you can actually listen to some content, like maybe you can listen to a blog, RSS feed from your blog or whatever, while you're driving along. So it bridges kind of productivity, but also just giving you something to do during that time when you're driving in your car.
right. And from a social networking perspective, you had alluded to that. Is it Twitter and JQ?
Yeah, so we've got commands to update or even listen to your Twitter stream, JQ, Identica, all the major sort of microblogs, also some of the blogs as well. So one of the things I suppose that we're trying to do is we recognize that there are tons of things that people might like to do while they're driving along, and we've developed some of them. But actually, what we're doing is we're launching a platform that allows people with internet services to come along to us, grab a little command word, and then say what they want to have happen for their users when they use that command. So an open platform.
And that kind of fits in with what I was going to ask next. You know, you were just mentioning the basic services and now some of the more advanced services that people are finding. I was going to ask, what kinds of services do you think might be coming in the future? But it sounds like you may have services, but you're also opening up for other people to add them.
Yeah, and we think, what we've already seen even with the basic email service is that people are kind of mashing up, doing their own kind of email mashups. So they're already sending things to like Expenser and Mozio and all these applications that are already there, but just sending them an email. So our philosophy, as you'd expect with something like this, is we can't create it all. So we're going to leave it open and then see what third-party developers do.
Sure. Give people the platform to create whatever services might be of value that people want.
Exactly.
Excellent.
Exactly.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Dial to Do now, they just call a phone number. Is it the same phone number for everybody?
So we've got access numbers in 19 countries around the world. So North America and Canada, US and Canada, and then Europe and some Asia and so on and so forth. So you just call a regular number, and or you can just set it up as a speed dial or whatever, and away you go. Say what you want to do.
Excellent.
Yep.
Very good. Well, enjoy the rest of the conference, and thanks so much for your time.
Thanks a lot, Kevin.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks so much.